Heartbreaking loss. Bianca Belair passes away after brutal rib injury. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE universe. Bianca Belair, the EST of WWE, known for her strength, speed, and unmatched resilience, captured the hearts of fans worldwide. From her incredible rise through NXT to becoming a multi-time champion in WWE's main roster, Bianca was a symbol of determination, athleticism, and empowerment. But in this shocking and heartbreaking scenario, the wrestling world is faced with an unimaginable tragedy. After a brutal attack during Monday Night Raw, Bianca suffers a fatal rib injury that ultimately claims her life. This is a story of shock, grief, and mourning, and it is told with the utmost respect to the performer and her fans, framed entirely as a fictional narrative for dramatic storytelling. Bianca Belair, a champion like no other. Bianca Belair's career is the stuff of legends. Born Bianca Nicole Belair, she made a name for herself with a combination of charisma, athleticism, and relentless determination. She rose through WWE NXT, displaying her athleticism in matches that were both technical and awe-inspiring. Her move to the main roster brought a whirlwind of success, winning the SmackDown Women's Championship and later the Raw Women's Championship. Bianca showcased her ability to dominate in the ring while connecting with fans through her unique personality and infectious energy. Bianca's signature moves, the KOD, Kiss of Death, her whip-smart hair rope maneuvers, and her raw power, made her one of the most dangerous athletes in WWE. Fans didn't just cheer for her, they idolized her. Bianca wasn't just a wrestler. She was an icon, a role model, and a source of inspiration for countless young women and men around the world. The build-up to tragedy. The events leading to this devastating moment began during a highly anticipated Raw episode. Bianca had just returned from a minor injury, and fans were ecstatic to see her back in the ring. She was scheduled to face one of WWE's top heels, a ruthless competitor known for bending rules and attacking opponents outside the ring. The match started intense, with both competitors exchanging high-impact moves, near falls, and moments of pure athletic brilliance. Bianca dominated early, showcasing her strength and agility. But her opponent, desperate to prove dominance, escalated the violence. Outside the ring, chaos ensued. Chairs, tables, and ringside barricades became weapons in a dramatic confrontation. Bianca's opponent, in a shocking and vicious maneuver, targeted her ribs with repeated strikes and a brutal slam onto the barricade. The crowd gasped in horror as Bianca crumpled to the floor, clutching her side. Medical personnel rushed to her aid. The broadcast cut to a somber backstage shot as officials tried desperately to stabilize her. The arena, once filled with cheering fans, fell into a stunned silence. Immediate aftermath. In the minutes that followed, commentators struggled to process what had just happened. Words like serious injury, emergency, and hospitalization dominated the airwaves. WWE officials and medical teams worked frantically, but it became apparent that the injury was catastrophic. Backstage, her fellow superstars were visibly shaken. Many wrestlers rushed to her side, tears in their eyes, as the reality of the situation set in. Bianca Belair, the woman who had never backed down from a challenge, now faced a battle unlike any she had ever encountered, one for her life. Fans flooded social media with messages of support, hope, and prayers. The hashtags #PrayForBianca and #ESTForever trended worldwide as wrestling communities expressed their concern and disbelief. Hospitalization and the struggle. Bianca was rushed to the hospital in critical condition. Doctors worked tirelessly to stabilize her broken ribs and internal injuries, but the damage was extensive. In the hospital, Bianca's strength and fighting spirit shone through even in the face of life-threatening pain. Her husband, friends, and close WWE colleagues were at her bedside, offering words of encouragement and love. Messages of support from fans, fellow wrestlers, and even celebrities poured in, creating a wave of hope and solidarity. Despite the aggressive treatment, the complications from her injuries proved overwhelming. Internal bleeding and respiratory issues made her condition increasingly critical. Doctors did everything they could, but in this tragic scenario, the outcome was devastating. The wrestling world reacts. The news of Bianca Belair's passing sent shockwaves across the WWE universe. Fans, wrestlers, and commentators were stunned, unable to comprehend the loss of such a vibrant and beloved figure. Social media exploded with tributes. Fans shared personal stories of how Bianca had inspired them to pursue their dreams, overcome obstacles, and embrace their own strength. Wrestling legends expressed their heartbreak. Sasha Banks, Bianca's close friend, posted a tearful tribute, recounting their bond both in and out of the ring. Charlotte Flair shared memories of their fierce battles, praising Bianca's talent and courage. Even WWE executives, who had worked closely with her, released statements honoring her professionalism, charisma, and legacy. A somber WWE episode aired as a tribute, highlighting Bianca's greatest matches, iconic promos, and moments of triumph. Fans across the world tuned in to remember her, collectively mourning the EST who had touched their lives. Family and personal grief. For Bianca's family, the loss was unimaginable. Her loved ones were devastated, struggling to comprehend that the woman they cherished, who had brought them so much joy, was gone. Her husband was seen holding her belongings, recounting the moments they had shared. The laughter, the victories, the simple joys of everyday life. Their family and close friends gathered to support each other, leaning on the strength Bianca had always inspired in them. The grief was raw, visible, and all-encompassing. WWE colleagues provided emotional support, but the void left by Bianca's passing could not be filled. Her life had been cut tragically short, and the pain of that loss reverberated through every corner of the wrestling world. Remembering Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair's legacy extended far beyond her championship wins and highlight reel moves. She was a role model, mentor, and inspiration to countless fans around the globe. Her dedication to her craft, her relentless work ethic, and her commitment to inspiring others ensured that she would never be forgotten. Fans shared stories of how Bianca had impacted their lives. A young girl inspired to train in wrestling because she saw Bianca dominate in the ring. A fan who overcame personal struggles after seeing Bianca's determination and positivity. Colleagues who cited Bianca's mentorship and kindness behind the scenes, describing her as a fighter, a friend, and a beacon of hope. In tribute events, WWE announced a series of charitable initiatives in Bianca's honor, including foundations for injured athletes and programs supporting young women in sports. Her name became synonymous with courage, perseverance, and empowerment. The emotional weight on WWE. The loss of Bianca Belair left a profound mark on the WWE universe. Matches were dedicated to her memory. Wrestlers wore armbands and carried photos to honor her legacy. Commentary teams spoke with emotion, recounting her achievements and the joy she brought to fans worldwide.